What's up, K.O.D fam? Welcome to another vlog. I know you guys have been wondering what the hell has been going on with us, why we haven't been uploading, but I promise you I have the best explanation possible. I know we didn't upload last week, and the week before that I said, we were going to be back on track. But what happened, as you guys already all know, we're having a baby, and we were planning a baby shower. Now, I've never planned a party at all. Never. Not one time in my life. I've attended plenty of parties, but I've never actually planned a party. So me and Tiffany were planning this baby shower for us, and it took so much time and patience and money, and it was just ridiculous. So basically, I want to tell you guys what happened. I was unable to film the baby shower, as I mentioned previously in the last vlog, because it was that hectic. We were so far behind, it just didn't work as well as we thought and hoped it would be. So let's rewind so I can basically tell you what happened. So basically, we started planning this baby shower probably in July into June. We came up with a date. It was September 8th, which was 3 days ago. Today is September 11th, and we just had it this past Saturday. So we were planning that. We had everything in mind we wanted as far as colors, food, what we wanted to do, and who we wanted to invite. Had the invites done, had the invites sent out, the whole nine. Now, here's the part where things became a little bit, I would say I don't want to say overwhelming, but I'm going to say overwhelming. Overwhelming for the fact of there was so much going on. Tiffany wanted to have it, a certain way, which is totally fine. You know what I mean? It was her first baby shower, my first baby shower. So we were just kind of almost winging it, per se. We didn't really ask anybody to help us as far as setting it up, because as you guys have probably seen how she is, she wants things the way she wants them, which is totally fine, so that's how we did it. So basically, the day before, Friday, we spent the whole day trying to get prepared for Saturday. We got up early in the morning, took Josh to school. Josh ended up getting out of school early that day. So by the time we dropped him off, we immediately start, running the streets as far as, going to the grocery store, getting whatever we needed for the ingredients, for whatever that I was gonna make and whatever she was gonna make. We were trying to hit flower shops, all kind of stuff, but we managed to get quite a bit done as far as the last minute stuff we needed from when we dropped Josh off to when he was out of school, which was a short day. So by the time that he got out of school, we had to hurry up and get back and pick him up. And then from there, he had to get his hair cut for that, for the baby shower. And as you guys have been told before, he's back playing football. So also, he had a game on the day of the baby shower, which is another story. So we ended up picking him up. Actually, no, we picked him up, and then we ended up going in separate cars. I had to load up everything that we had at the house into my truck that we have already bought previously for this baby shower, because we were going to set up everything at Tiffany's sister's house, which was closer to the facility. And we had it at Monae Park in San Dimas. I don't know if you guys are familiar with that, but that's where we had it. The theme of the baby shower was a tea party theme. So it kind of went well. I think actually it did go well with the whole theme, because when you think of a tea party, it's usually like in some type of I don't want to say park, but garden, like a type of a garden. So it kind of, fit with the theme. So basically, we brought everything that we needed, that we had at the house, that we got purchased already. I had some stuff already at her sister's house that I had bought previously and stored it there. So once we went our separate ways, I went to her house and I basically just started pre-cooking and pre-cutting up things that we needed for the shower. I actually did start vlogging on Friday. I have some footage. Matter of fact, I'm gonna show you guys proof that I did shoot some stuff. Check this out. But I'm still disappointed in the fact that you're gonna tell me red vines is nasty.
They are.
They not. How are they nasty? What about red vines is nasty?
You thought you just chewing on rubber.
What red vines is you eating? That might be Twizzlers. See, I don't know anybody that don't like licorice. Black licorice.
So you don't like me?
Black licorice.
You don't know me?
I can see that. But red vines, come on now, man, especially when they soft. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Leave it in the comment section below if y'all eat red vines.
Or licorice.
That's or licorice. No, I'm gonna say red vines because black licorice is whack. That's just an OG staple. That's something you can't go without. And it's low fat. You a hater. Why are you rubbing up on me? I'm getting fresh. Stop. You want to stay in that when you got... What is you doing? All right, y'all. For one of the games that we're having for the baby shower that I kind of came up with, I don't know if people have done that, but we're going to do pregnancy twister. So the object of the game is basically we're going to blow up some balloons, and those who participate will put the balloons under their shirt like they're pregnant. And what else did I say how we're going to do it? Just the balloons under them?
Yeah, I think so.
And then basically whoever balloon pops or whoever falls is out. So the last one standing that's pregnant, quote unquote, wins. So that's one of the games we kind of came up with for this baby shower. You know, so there's the proof that I did vlog, but it was just so much going on. It was hard to try to, you know, pull the camera out and do actually what I wanted to do. So we ended up getting back to the house, or her sister's house, after, you know, running around some more, getting the last little bits. And then I was, you know, chopping up extra chicken and whatever, you know, whatever I was doing. So Friday, after Tiffany did her part, which was, we had bought some saltwater taffy and some other candies for like a candy table where the cake and all that stuff went. So her and Alex, her niece, was packaging that while I was, you know, doing my thing. We ended up actually didn't go to sleep till like 2 o'clock in the morning. Now here's the thing, being at the park, because it's a public park, but it was like secluded at the same time, we had to get up early in the morning just to hold down that spot that we wanted, because we've already pre-scoped it out like a couple months ago. So we already knew where we wanted it at. So Tiffany got up at like 6 o'clock in the morning, Saturday. First thing, she calls me at like 6:30 and tells me that the area where we wanted was roped off, or like taped off or something like that. So I'm immediately already, you know, this day is already starting off bad. And she ended up being mistaken by that area where she thought it was our area. It wasn't. Our area was still available. I started to get upset because I was like, you know what, this is going, you know, bad already. She ended up realizing that she was in the wrong spot, found the right location. So then I got up about 6:30. I met her there. That's where we began, me and her began setting up the area with, you know, unloading anything that I had in the car already, wiping down tables. We did have a table guy come out, or we rented some tables and chairs, but there already were like, I think 5 benches already there that we were going to use for seating, that we actually end up not using 3 of them. We used the 2 of them for, you know, food placement and stuff like that. But so we started setting up, you know, wiping down stuff, you know, getting ready for it. And then 9 o'clock comes. One of Tiffany's friends came to help us, which if you're watching this, Waki, I greatly appreciate you, and I'm letting the entire K.O.D fam know this, and the entire YouTube, that you're the real MVP. So she helped us continue to set up. So it was the three of us setting up, still looking at the time. I still needed to finish cooking whatever that I had left. And we still needed ice. We still needed to get, we weren't even dressed. We were like in basketball shorts and t-shirts, looking like raggedy, right? So we ended up not being able to go to the flower shop the day before on Friday because it ended up being closed by the time, we got around to it. So what ended up happening, Tiffany's friend stayed, was willing to stay to finish setting up the flower curtains that we wanted to have, which were not real flowers. We basically went to like Hobby Lobby and bought like the fake flowers, and then they designed them how they wanted like to place them and hung them between trees and stuff like that. It came out nice though. It was cool. Basically to use for a later date for when Izzy's here, and for her nursery, Tiffany wants to hang up, so that was cool. So she was like, I'll finish doing this, you go to flower. She told Tiffany to go to the flower shop, and then me, finish doing what I I needed to do. By this time, it's like 9:30. Well, a little bit after 9:30, 10 o'clock. The guy with the table and chairs had already came. I was helping him unload. Mind you, where we were at, guys, I didn't realize, didn't even think about this when we first looked at this part, that everything was downhill. So the parking lot was up here. Our location was downhill, and it was steep. And I didn't really pay attention to that until I started really bringing other stuff, like cases of water, sodas, everything that we had for this kept going up and down this hill. I caught a cramp. I'm not even gonna lie. My leg locked up. Don't laugh at me, but I pretty much like paused, like, mid walk back down the hill. I don't know how many times I walked up and down here, but regardless of the fact, so Tiffany went to the flower shop. I went back to her sister's house to finish doing what I had to do. By this time, it's like 10:30, 11 o'clock, and I kept looking at the clock like, okay, the baby shower was supposed to start at 2. It was from 2 to 6. From there, I'm talking to Tiffany. I'm like, okay, what I thought about doing is getting back to the house, my house, and taking a shower, getting ready, and getting over there before it actually started. It didn't work out that way. I ended up leaving her sister's house, going to the store to get a whole bunch of ice, went back to the park and started unloading everything I had loaded up, the water, the soda, the drink dispensers, the food that I already had made that was done already, like the ingredients for the special drinks that we made. We had made like a watermelon mint lemonade, a pineapple lemonade. We had a tropical rum punch and some mimosas. Everything was bomb. So I had to make sure I had all that in the car, went back, and then they're, still straightening, setting up. And it's like, I think it's like 1 something by this time. And I'm looking at the clock like, I feel like we're gonna, be late. And mind you, we really felt like we set the time for 2 o'clock because we felt like nobody was actually gonna show up on time, right? We felt like nobody's gonna show up until like 3 o'clock. That was a surprise because people start showing up at 2 o'clock. By 2 o'clock, we're still not ready. We're still, trying to set up and organize and moving stuff around, this, that, and the third. So this is where the frustration start coming in for me, for Tiffany, and it was just not working out the way that we planned. Also, Tiffany's mom is a seamstress, super dope seamstress, and she had her dress made. And at the end of this video, I'll actually show you guys the photo. I mean, we end up being able to get dressed. She looked way better than I did, which she's supposed to. But it actually the looks, I guess, came together, whatever I had on. In this video, I'll show you guys that picture that we took. But she had her dress, and so Tiffany still had to go back. So I ended up leaving. I said, okay, I'm going to leave. Is there anything else, you know, it needs to be done? Let me, you know, people are starting to come. Let me leave, get to the house, take a quick shower, and then come back. And as I'm leaving, I'm getting all kind of phone calls. Tiffany's phone ended up dying, so everybody's calling me. Well, where are you guys located? I was trying to put markers up for people to know where exactly we were. That didn't work out. It was just so much going on. So I rushed back home. I took a shower. I got back over there. By the time I got there, Tiffany had already left, and then she, you know, was getting ready to come back. And then, you know, more and more people start coming. We actually really didn't start enjoying it till probably about 4 o'clock. I'm gonna be 100% honest. So 6 o'clock, it was supposed to be over. 6:30, the people were supposed to come and pick up the tables and stuff like that. So it was. We had a vision of how we wanted it to go, and I think because it was so much going on, it didn't come completely together how we expected it to, which, you know, for our first time, it's kind of like bittersweet. Like, we don't even want to do this again. You know, no type of party was going to come out like this, but it was a lot. It was an experience. First time I ever threw a party. I really wanted to vlog the whole thing so you guys can be there with us, but it just didn't work out like that. Now that that is over with, you know, and baby Isabel will be here in about 30 days. This coming Sunday, Tiffany will be 36 weeks pregnant, 9 months. This Friday, we're doing something. I'm not going to tell you guys. I promise you I will be vlogging it because we don't have the stress of this baby shower. So you guys will see that coming up. Well, you guys are not going to see it till Tuesday, but this Friday, because this is an actual real-time vlog, the day of you guys are watching this or whenever you're watching it. This is being posted and filmed on September 11th, coincidentally enough. But on Friday, I have something planned. I'm going to vlog. You guys are going to see that video next Tuesday. I promise. You know what I mean? Like I said, this whole baby shower thing was just all over the place. But I just wanted to talk to y'all about it. I didn't want y'all to think that we just disappeared all of a sudden. We just been slacking or anything like that. But it was just this baby shower, man. The baby shower was kicking our ass, and it's a done deal, and we about to be back on track. But I wanted to put it out there. I know Tiffany probably still a little frustrated about that. I didn't want to kind of like bring her in the video. I mean, I'm pretty sure she might want to say something about it. Next vlog, we'll see how she, you know, feels. I'm trying to just, you know, give her time on that because I was tripping for a couple of days off of it. But anywho, I appreciate you guys for watching this video. Excuse me if I was talking too much, but I just had to feel like I had to explain to y'all what's been going on. So like, comment, subscribe, and share this video, and we will definitely see you guys next week. Peace.